Good afternoon, everyone. So everyone is curious about to know what is body language. Our body speaks. Do you agree or not agree? Agree? For sure. So there is two kind of communication. One is verbal communication and the other one is so where the body language comes? Non-verbal communication. So we start with an exercise. Okay? I need two volunteers. One boy and one lady.
Yeah. Can we have a non-speaking? Yeah, one boy. Can you go? Can I send the non-speaking kids?
Yeah. What's your name?
No, you can go. Are you ready to go? Yes.
Okay. One by one. You can.
Yeah.
So what's your name? Sorry. Aditya. Aditya, you have to talk about a subject for 1 minute. Everyone else is going to observe it. Any subject, no problem at all. Any subject you can talk for 1 minute. Everyone else is going to. Yes. Please. No problem at all. Take your time. Not more than 1 minute. It's not a table topic, yeah? Don't worry, anything.
No, I'm confused what topic to start with.
Yes.
Play a game. Football, cricket, what it is?
I play tennis.
Okay, talk about tennis.
Or any hobby that is your favorite.
Doesn't matter.
Art.
Anything.
You can
I just
talk
talk about myself.
Yes.
That's also fine. No problem at all.
I'm Aditya Raheja. I turned 17 this May. I'm in GUIS and I like cooking, playing tennis, listening to music, and my dislikes are maths, economics, which I chose by myself, memorizing things. What else do I not like? Okay, for now that's it. Why do I not like economics? It's mainly because of my teachers, just the teacher, and maths is just because I'm weak at it.
Yeah, it's fine, no problem. It's fine, good. Yeah? Say, you can talk about anything for 1 minute. No problem at all.
Timer
Yeah?
will help us which one.
Yeah, if you can help me, that's appreciated.
Okay, so well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Vikshita basically. You know what, I'll just speak about like a subject which I hate but I also like at the same time. Physics. Okay, well I know most of you probably don't really like physics, but here's the thing. I like physics only because of my teacher. She's a very interesting teacher. Very strict, but also very fun at the same time. Basically, comes into class with a very serious face, let's say, gives her lesson, and then by the end of the class, our class does something stupid, which basically makes her laugh, and then she gives up on our class and continues with the lesson and then moves on. And physics is also very interesting. Okay, I don't like calculation problems much. I don't, because that's where I always mess up. And my physics teacher, let's just say she complained about that to my parents, and she had to go up to my maths teacher asking about if I'm really bad at math, because I mess up in all the physics calculations. And my math teacher went up saying, no, she's really good at math. What do you mean by she messes up in physics problems? So my physics teacher was confused about that, and she ended up complaining that to my parents. And then that brings me to math, my favorite subject. And then my math teacher is basically very strict. I don't really like her much, but she's very, very strict. And she's kind of old, let's say, so that kind of explains why she's strict also. And yeah, and let's say I love math, but I sleep in her class. I love it, but I sleep in her class. I slept for like more than 5 times in her class. And the worst part is I'm the front bencher, front row, right in front of her face. She caught me sleeping. But she didn't say anything in the class, thank goodness. She didn't scold, so that wasn't embarrassing. But she did go and report it to my parents in parent-teacher meeting. But I knew she was going to do that, so smartly I told my parents before itself that I slept in her class more than 5 times, so that's a complaint you'll be hearing, so that saved me. Otherwise, I think I know that I would have been getting a shunting already from my parents after the PTM. Pretty much that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So you witnessed 2 speech, correct? What are the things you observe about body language? Only about body language, nothing else. What are the things you observe? Anyone? Yeah, please.
The first speaker, Aditya, was not using the stage
Okay.
fully, and
Uh-huh.
Vikshita was almost using the whole stage
Okay.
and expressing hand movements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, please.
Maintaining eye contact.
Uh-huh. Both? Or they are not doing or doing?
They both were using eye contact.
Okay. Yeah.
The second one was like using more hand gestures. She's not restricting anything. She's like expressing her feelings directly.
Okay. Anyone else? Yeah, please.
Aditya had more, he conveyed more through his voice
Mhm.
than the body language,
Mhm.
while she had a very expressive body language and conveyed a lot more than him
Okay.
through the body language.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I think.
Okay. So we are not going to talk about their speech or performance, no. Okay. Now we are going to our topic, body language. Yeah. Everyone agree that your body speaks, correct? Yeah. If you look at this picture, who is the confident speaker? This one? This one? Why?
His body language is more open.
Open palm.
Okay, he is open. So that means he is welcoming the audience, correct? Yeah?
also looks more confident.
Yeah,
He has
he looks confident, right? Yeah, because of his posture.
guy just looks like not that confident and he doesn't know what he's speaking about properly.
Correct, yeah. The first one, when you go for a speech, okay, you are going to face audience. First, you have to position yourself on the stage. There is a stage, correct? So if you look, today you witnessed a lot of speeches. Everyone was almost this same. Yeah, almost near to the wall. Instead of that, when you are coming for a speech, there is a stage. You have to come bit forward. Yeah, it is called a ready position. Yeah, then you have to give a eye contact to almost everyone with a smile. That's where you are connecting with the audience, because that's really important. You only get, as per the study, you only get 37 seconds to connect with your audience. If you cannot hook with them, they will lose you. Your speech is going to be in the garbage speech. That's how it is. So you will get only 37 seconds. So half minutes, almost half minutes. The first thing, you have to give the eye contact, because eye is really powerful. Yeah. So eye contact means not only looking at this side, no, or this side, no, or this side, no, or I am doing a pattern like this. Is it going to work? No, correct? So there will not be any kind of pattern, but you have to give eye contacts to each and everyone. That there we are connecting with the audience. Agree or not agree? Correct? Yeah. So if you look at me, I'm trying to cover almost all the gavels sitting here. I'm trying to give an eye contact. But in olden ages, people will say that look above the head. No, that's not correct. You have to look into the eyes. That means don't look like this. You need the 3 to 4 seconds or something. Or if you are saying something, you can say, you can complete that sentence with that person, then you can move to the next person. So you have to be very careful and very confident about your eye contact. Okay, that's where you are connecting with the audience. Correct? Yeah? When you are speaking, someone is saying that my pet, I have a pet and she or he died, and smiling. Is it going to connect with you? Yeah? For sure, eh? Your face is really important. When you are saying something, your face has to talk as well. Yeah, if I'm emphasizing something, you can see that I'm using my face to say that. Correct? I'm using my face. I'm really connecting with my face to you. If I'm saying some humorous things, I was a winner, unfortunately. But in humor, there is two ways to do that. Sometimes we will be very serious and you say this humor. That will connect. Did you notice that? If you can see that, you need to be very serious and you have to blush or you have to tell the humor and it's going to connect with the people. But in certain cases, in a normal speech, for example, we call international speech, whatever you are saying, your face has to say exactly the same. I'm saying something serious, okay, and I'm laughing. It is not going to connect with you. So the facial expression, maybe you are sad, very sad, correct? So your face needs to be sad. You are very happy. Your face needs to be happy. It has to be connected to the audience. Okay? Clear? Yeah? Good posture. If I'm standing here like this or like this, I'm not welcoming you. But if I'm standing like this, I'm welcoming you. Correct? You will get a connection with me. And when I'm coming and standing on the stage, it should be like this position. It's about my shoulder and the leg. You can see that almost the same. Yeah, it's on. But don't lock your knees or don't lock your legs because you have to move on the stage. Move means not like this. Yeah, it's not going to work. There should be a rhythm for your movement. So you don't lock your leg on the stage, but you have to move accordingly. If you go to a zoo, sometimes you can see this tiger or lion, they are always moving in the cage. Not like that. That's not going to connect with anyone. So you have to freely move and it has to be matched with your speech. Okay? Next one, hand gesture. It's really important too, how you use your hand. Today, Nirubama, your name is Nirubama, right? She was talking about body language, correct? Yeah? Yeah, that was your project. That was your project. I mean, the project was body language, right? Because hand is really important. There is a, if you look this as a frame, for example, this as a frame, okay? Your hand movement, there is two ways. Your eye level, this is your eye level. Normally, don't go above your eye level, your hands. And don't go below the waist level. It has to be like a box. But certain cases, you can bring your hand up. For example, you are saying 1, 2, 3. If you are saying 1, 2, 3, it's not going to work. You have to tell 1, 2, 3. But most of the time, you have to use your hand in that box. There is two ways to use hands also. Because some people, they use hand like this. Nirubama actually most of the time use the hand like this. But you make sure that you don't lock your hand. Because you will lose the free flow of your hand. So, you can do like this, no problem at all. Yeah, but don't lock it. And don't keep the same position. If you see Steve Jobs, when he is doing the presentation, always he has a clicker in his hand. So it's easy to hold hand like this with a clicker. But don't change your clicker. If there is a clicker, don't change your clicker with your hand. Don't play with it because it's going to disturb the audience. Yeah? Then the best way to use the hand, lose your hand. But you need some kind of experience for that. Eventually, you will reach that point. You can completely lose your hand. Whenever you are talking, you can open your hand when you are welcoming. You can open your hand like this. When you are emphasizing, you can use your hand like this with one hand or two hands. When you are emphasizing, you can again for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to connect with the people. So hand is really important. Yeah, you got it right. In Nirubama, you did one thing actually when you were speaking. You were something like a clapping sometimes. Did you notice that? Anyone notice that?
Yeah.
Because it's disturb people. Because she's doing a very good speech actually. When in between I'm saying, how it's working. So you can improve because you have really a good voice. Your voice is really good, it's really high. Yeah, you can play with your voice modulation as well. But in between, something like this, it's going to disturb. Especially if there is a microphone, it's going to catch your sound, this kind of sounds very fast. Especially here, because your microphone will be here, this position. But if you can work on that, make sure that you keep your hand like this, or like this, or like this. Especially don't do this. Yeah? Because your speech is really good, as I mentioned. So if you work on this one, you are going to become a really good public speaker. Yeah? That's how you have to use your hand. Sometimes really you have to pause. Nothing to do with the body language. When you are speaking, you have to give some time. You just pause. Then people can get the information or they can connect with you. Just pause for a moment. If you are emphasizing on something, you can say that in a sentence and just pause for 1 second or 2 seconds. Doesn't matter. Yeah? So we talk about 5 points in body language. What was the first one? Eye contact. What was the second one?
Position on the stage.
What is the third one? Hand gesture. Okay. What is the fourth one?
Emotions.
Okay. What is the fifth one? If you have this 5 2, very simple. It's very simple. You can connect with the people. Yeah. Now you have seen 2 speeches, correct? When we started. Your name is Aditya, right? Most of the time he was standing here and he was closing himself. That means he is making himself small. Then it is not going to connect with the people. Because your shoulder needs to be not like a gym or something like that, but your shoulder needs to be wider. Then you feel confident to others. Correct? What's your name? Vishida was moving like this. I thought what she is doing actually. Yeah, because you can move, but you have to move properly. But apart from that, the hand gestures and everything, it was really good. Okay? So
He is a beginner, she is a project 9. That says it all.
okay, clear. So what we are going to do now, I need one more volunteer. Now we learn about this point, correct? You can talk about anything for 1 minute. Use your body language. Can we?
He already got one role. Book review, please. There's one more hand.
Yeah.
He didn't take any role. Sorry.
And help me. Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah, it's very important.
Anything. Don't use any bad things. Good things. Any subject, anything, no problem. For 1 minute.
Open the hoodie, please.
So what you have to do now, we talk about these 5 points, right? You have to concentrate on these 5 points and you have to give your feedback. Okay?
We can throw the gum and come.
Okay.
So first of all, hello everybody. My name is Ayush, and today I'll be talking about my favorite sport, table tennis. So table tennis is basically a sport that involves reflexes, your mental speed to be fast, discipline, and also for you to keep your focus and keep your head in the game. So, table tennis involves many things as such, having agility, having focus, having quick speed, and it also involves you having the ability to keep yourself centered to a subject or an object, basically the table tennis ball. So my experience with table tennis is that I started table tennis in 2019, and when I started, I got this ineffable feeling in which I felt like if I practiced enough, I would get to a level in which I would be happy with myself. So I did, and I got better and better in it. And till now, I've played for my school team twice, and I've gone for a school team competition once. Thank you.
Who is going to give the feedback about his speech? Yeah, please. Yeah, you can sit there, no problem. Based on these 5 points,
Yeah.
Yeah?
His eye movement, I feel like he was looking a lot, but then you mentioned about how to look at one person for a phrase and then move, so I feel like his eyes were moving a lot more often. His hands were good, but then I feel like he was playing with his hands, especially in the beginning a lot. He could have improved that. His pauses felt a lot more thinking for new points rather than it being like an intentional pause so we can connect. His emotions also felt kind of flat. He was very enthusiastic about his topic, but he could have shown more emotion, like a variety of emotions. His movement, he was locked in the one place.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyone else? Someone from there? No? Someone from this side? Yeah?
He was, one thing I noticed was he was kind of cracking his knuckles
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I've also read about this, when you're rubbing your hands before you speak, it means to say that you're excited about the topic you're going to speak. So those were the two things that I noticed
Okay.
about his hand gestures while he was speaking particularly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. But we talk about our body language now. Immediately he did a speech, but he cannot apply all the tools there. Why it is so?
It takes time and experience.
Practice.
Need practice, okay? You want to say something?
It takes time and experience.
Okay. Any other answer?
You can't fake your body language because at
Okay.
the end it's just your biology and how humans react to it.
Okay. Any other thing?
Unprepared, you
Yeah.
Unprepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
spontaneous.
Okay. How many of you are afraid of public speaking? Please raise your hand. Everyone, or I think Nirubama is not afraid of public speaking. Anyone else? Almost everyone, correct? The study is saying that 85% of people are afraid of public speaking, and the remaining 50% they are afraid to say that I'm afraid. That's a fact. Okay? That's a fact actually. It's not my way. It's a study. It's a Stanford study saying that almost 100%, and that is good. That is good actually. So when you are coming on a stage, you are anxious or you are nervous. That's why you cannot apply your body language there. When it is coming to the anxious, there is two things. When you become anxious, how do you feel? For me, heart start to beat very fast actually. Boom, boom, boom. For you, how do you feel when you are anxious? Yeah.
Your voice is very unsteady.
Sorry?
Your voice is unsteady.
Voice, correct, yeah.
I feel cold.
You feel cold, yeah. That's a majority of people feel cold, okay.
Butterflies.
Yeah.
Butterflies in the stomach,
I
yeah.
get the feeling you get in like roller coasters and all. You know that your stomach feels a bit funny.
Yeah, okay, yes. Sai, your name is Sai, right?
Sorry.
Devnath, sorry, okay, yeah.
Your knees feel weak.
Yeah, okay. Some people shiver also, yeah.
And you feel like you're about to fall down.
Yeah,
You're
correct,
actually
correct.
holding.
Okay, yeah.
And then you forget the lines of your speech.
You forget the lines, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a really important point. Actually, I will get back to that. You forget the lines. Okay, anything else?
Your heart just like drops.
Yeah, for me also the
Yeah.
same. Now I am feeling that actually. Yes.
I feel very restless.
Very restless, eh? You want to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, we are anxious actually. We can manage anxious. You cannot control anxious. Carefully. You can manage. You cannot control anxious. Yeah, because anxious is also good. Do you know why? Yeah.
It shows that you care about your topic, that you care that you're doing the speech and you want it to be good. So you're anxious about making it perfect.
You prepare, correct? If you are not anxious, we are very good, you don't prepare. Correct? So anxious is good. So when it is coming, these all are symptoms. Your body is showing that. These all are symptoms. You started to shiver, your hand become cold. These all are symptoms. Correct? There is some stimuli behind it. Why you are nervous? When a speech is happening here, maybe there is 4 speakers. The first one did the speech. Think about the last one, the 4th one. How she or he feel when she or he sitting there. Honest is me. Honest is me. Yeah? We are not being in the present. We are actually in the future. So you are continuously thinking what is going to happen. And you try to memorize your speech. Correct? That is one of the things. But you needs to be in the present. How you can be in the present? Yeah, that is one of the best one. Deep breathe. But in the breathing also, there is a way to do the breathing. Your inhale and exhale. There is 2 ways. Your exhale should be doubler than your inhale. If it is 1, 2, the exhale should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And it has to be from your belly. Yeah? Then sometimes you can use a tongue twister. Yeah? Because then you are, yeah, if you say something different, it's going to be completely different. Yeah? That you can use. You can count back. But don't count 199 something, no. Concentrate on 7, 13, something like that. So every 13 you have to count. So you have to clearly concentrate on that. Yeah? That's how you can overcome your anxiety. When you become cold, what you can do? Yeah, breathe. Exactly. You can rub your hand. It will give some kind of confidence actually. When you are, but don't just rub continuously. You have to do some other exercise as well. So this stimuli you can control. When you control this stimuli, you can act your speech in a better way. Someone mentioned that they forget about the speech, right? Yeah, from this side. Yeah, that's one of the thing actually, because most of the people, they start to by heart their speech. Correct? By heart the speech. So it's line by line. So when you are speaking, you are thinking about the next line. What is going to be the next line? Once you become a good public speaker, actually, you don't go for memorize mechanism to do a speech. When you do a conversation, yeah, you both are having a conversation. You do it normally, right? There is no issue. So your speech has to be something like a conversation. It's not a perform. If you are singing or you are dancing, there is some rules. You have to go to high pitch, you have to touch the lower note, you have to move with your songs, all these kind of things are there. But when you are speaking, there is no such kind of rule. Your speech is your speech actually. They don't know what you are going to do or what you are going to say to them. So your speech is your speech. It's not a performance. Don't consider public speaking as a performance. If you consider like that, it's a headache for you. Consider it as a conversation. You are doing a conversation with a lot of people. Maybe 100, maybe 200, maybe 50. No problem at that. And how you engage with the people when it is a conversation. How you can do that? You can use the body language. You can give your eye contact. And you can ask questions. Then you feel that it's a conversation. Nothing else. So you have to control your anxious. Okay? Then you can use your body language. So everything is starting from anxious actually. So first you have to control that. Then you can go to the body language. we are perfect in body language and we can control our answers, there is no problem at all. But you have to make your speech memorable. Correct? Or we can speech there, forget about 5 minutes. How you can make your speech memorable? Is there any kind of method for that? What we can do? Sorry? Practice. If you practice, they will remember. You remember only. They are not going to remember your speech. Correct?
It should be something that can connect with the audience, like if they're kids, then make it more fun or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Should be unique.
Unique. Okay.
It should be useful to them that it changes their life in some either small way or big way.
Good. Yeah.
Add like more emotions and then they'll also feel it so they'll be engaged.
Okay.
I think you can relate, like they should relate it. It should
Okay.
be something.
Connect, relate with
Yeah.
the subject, right?
Yeah.
It needs to be a simple kind of subject and easily they can relate with that subject, okay? You both are very silent actually.
It should
Do-
be more interactive.
Interactive, you can ask questions,
Yeah,
correct?
asking them questions or like fun activities and like fun games. So like, just like how Pari intended if you ever have.
Very good point. So I will share with you a formula, it's called a share formula. How you can make your speech memorable. Because you are good in body language, you can control your answers, but how you are going to make your speech memorable. So it's a 5-element formula. Can you repeat with me the? Okay, first one is S, H, A, R, E, and the formula name is share. Okay? It is not what you say, it's what they remember. I can say whatever I want, but when you are leaving from this room, what you are going to remember, that is important. That's where we are going to use this formula. It's called a share formula. Okay? First one, yes, stand out. 132 years before, in Chicago, one of the eminent personality did a speech. Can anyone say who was that? Sorry?
Martin Luther King.
No? It's called a Chicago speech.
He's from which country?
He's from India.
Swami Vivekananda.
Exactly. Swami Vivekananda.
Oh dear brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
When he started the speech, he used dear brothers and sisters. All other speakers, they use ladies and gentlemen. But he stand out there. That's one of the reasons, till today, at least one or two remembering Swami Vivekananda, because he stand out. He started the speech in a different way. Yeah? In a group of people, everyone is wearing a white color shirt. Someone is with a black color shirt. He is going to be noticeable, correct? So you have to be stand out. You have to think how you can do that. You need to be stand out. That is the first formula. S for stand out. Okay? Next one, highlight. When you are speaking, whatever the subject, you have to highlight that topic. Because when I am talking about this speech actually, share formula, I ask you to repeat with me. S-H-A-R-E. Because I want to register that. I want to highlight that. Yeah? Because it has to be communicated with the people. For that, I have to be emphasize what I am going to say. Otherwise, we will say that bushing around. We will speak with someone for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and at the end, we think what actually he or she told me. We don't know. Because if it is something really important there, you have to tell them. It is important. This formula is important. It's share. That is highlight. Okay? Next one is address. Okay? Whatever it is, I can talk about me for one full day. If there is a speech, you have to address others. Your speech was good. Your body language was good. Then he or she is going to remember that. So you have to address others. Instead of address yourself, you have to address others. Okay? I don't have enough time, so I have to run fast. Sorry. Next one is repeatable. Think about some movies, any language, your local language. Some of the dialogues we always remember, correct? Can someone say one of the dialogue? Yeah?
Narcotics is a dirty business. Mohanlal says it in a very old movie, but then we still use it.
Okay, any other?
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Okay. Any other?
Kabaliga.
Yeah, Kabbalah. These all are repeatable, easily repeatable actually. You can repeat it easily. Then you remember. So when you are saying something, it has to be a story. Storytelling method. That's what called a storytelling method. You can tell. Most of the speeches we use that method. Storytelling method. Use some stories. It has to be repeatable by the other person. He has to remember that he is able to or she is able to tell to the others. So it has to be repeatable. Okay? The next one is emotion. I will tell one of my story. Okay? I'm working with a Dutch company. So I have to travel to Netherlands, Amsterdam more often. So I joined this company almost 6 years before. On my first travel, there in the campus, it's almost 6 hectares, really big campus. So there is 6 buildings also. One building is called a living room. It's something similar to a coffee shop. Informal kind of setup. So you can go there, you can have informal meetings with the people, catch up, you can use internet, you can have Americano, cappuccino, espresso, whatever you want. Okay? So these European people, they have a good or bad habit. After the lunch, they need a coffee. So when I'm there, of course, I forced to take a coffee as well. Most of the time, after lunch time, it's really busy. So we have to wait. There barista, you know barista? Who is barista? Everyone knows barista? Okay. So the barista is there. So we have to stand on a queue to get the coffee. Okay, and she's really busy. It was a lady. Her name was Shay. She was really busy. So everyone is asking for coffee or latte, cappuccino, Nespresso, whatever it is. Okay. When I approached her, she was, you know, it's some people make beautiful picture on the cappuccino, latte art. It's called the latte art. Really beautiful, and she's really good in that actually. She was really beautifully making different picture on the coffee. I was noticing that. So when I reached there, I asked for a cappuccino. She prepared a cappuccino for me. And there was also a picture. So I told her, this picture, what you did, it's really beautiful. She was very busy, damn busy. But all of a sudden, she raised her eyes and looked at me. And she gave me a smile and asked my name. Next time onwards, whenever I visit there, I no need to stand on the queue. If I sit there, I raise my hand, I get a cappuccino on my table. Because that is an emotional connection. Everyone was getting the coffee, after that they are just leaving. But I tried to make a connection with her. That's why we have an emotional connection there. So, whenever you prepare for a speech or conversation, whatever it is, try to apply this formula. Share. S for? Stand out. Next one? Next one? Next one? Last one? So if apply this formula, you can make your speech better. Okay? It is not going to happen in a day. It will take time. So this is end of my presentation or education section, but I